Okay, let's talk about what to do when life gets chaotic and you lose your rhythm. So, life is going to get busy at times, and things are going to pop up, and plans will change, and your routine will get disrupted at times. And before you know it, you feel like you've lost your flow, you lost your rhythm, and everything that used to feel quite structured now starts to feel very scattered. Now, if you are in this moment, please listen up because this actually happens to everyone at times. So many people make the mistake that they want their life to start to feel calm again before they can restart. And they think, well, I'll get back into whatever it is that I was working on when my life actually settles down. But, news alert, life doesn't always settle down. Soon the days are going to turn to weeks, and you're going to find it harder to find your way back into that rhythm. So what you are going to do instead, the first thing is stop trying to go back to your old rhythm. Understand that that version of things might have worked in the past. We've all go through different seasons in our life. And in the past, you might have had a different schedule, a different level of capacity. And so instead of trying to recreate something that might have worked in the past, I want you to ask yourself, like, given where I am right now in this season of life, what does a realistic day look like to me? Not ideal, not perfect, just realistic, okay? So once you are looking at where you are now, like making things work with this current season that you're in, the second is then you're going to rebuild your flow and so forth, given from here on moving forward in very small, tiny pieces. You don't have to have your full routine back all at once. You just need to start with a few anchor points, okay? How you start your day, you might want to think about that, okay? Given where I'm at now in life, how do I want to start my day? You might want to introduce like a small focused block of work in the mornings. You might want to think about how to close your days at the end of the day. What's the routines that you want to instigate? And just pick and choose one or two things that are going to help you start to feel more grounded and you can rebuild. Okay, we're not jumping in from one old routine and then hoping that it's going to be replicated perfectly in this current season of life that we're in. We get to like make up new things, we get to like decide what works for us right now, and we get to just design it by our preferences. What is working for you right now, and see whether you can insert, like slowly, very surely, like little things that are going to work in your favor. Putting, let's just say, your phone away at night, or reading or stretching when you wake up in the morning, and just repeating those few things consistently is how we actually form routines. Okay, routines at work, because sometimes we're in a scattered, we can't call it a routine if it's not something that we really enjoy, but it becomes a habitual way of showing up in our life that we don't love, and we're going to shift it back to doing things in a way that we do love. So instead of waiting for life to calm down, I want you to consider just adapting. Okay, new season, you get to create the structure within this chaos. Even if life is a bit messy right now, even if things aren't perfect, you still get to design a few little anchor points, a little few routines, mini runs in the morning, in the evening, just so you feel more control of your day. Okay, you're gonna take back your time. You're gonna be the boss of your days, and you get to decide how you show up even in the messiness. And this is exactly what I teach inside Inspiring Life Academy, how to stay consistent even when life is messy, so that you don't lose that momentum every time that things change. Okay, life is going to change at times, and life won't always be predictable, but your ability to show up no matter what can be. Okay, so if you want to know more about Inspiring Life Academy, go and check out my bio, or otherwise, until next time, I will hope that you're doing well.